We finally got a new update for CarX, but I don't think many people know about it. They didn't seem to do an announcement, can't find any YouTube videos on it, so I think we might be the first ones to check it out. We got some pretty good fixes, and we got a couple new cars and kits. Let's check it all out. So I did manage to find a Steam page. You just had to click on one of the posts and scroll pretty much all the way down, and we got most of the fixes right here. Not going to go through them all, just the best ones. Probably the most important is this one. If you guys remember, every time you loaded up the game, it would download all of your modded maps again. It would take a few minutes to do it. You wouldn't be able to join any sessions, and it was just really annoying. A lot of people complaining about this one. They have finally fixed that. So when you load up the game, it doesn't reinstall all your modded maps. You can just jump in, load up a map, and get playing straight away. They've also fixed a bunch of modded stuff. So I think they fixed the cars folder, some OBJ stuff as well. So basically, if your custom body kits or garages weren't working, they should all be working now. So they fixed a bunch of the modded stuff. I'm not going to read out the rest of it. It's pretty minor fixes, but you guys can pause the video and check them out if you want. Let's move on to the good stuff, the new cars. Okay, so a bit different this time. Usually we get a new set of wheels with every single car in the game, but these are actually already in the game, so I guess we don't get any new wheels with this car. But the stock kit isn't too bad. The old school Supra, we got the pop-up lights, got a brake light on the spoiler as well. Yeah, not a bad stock kit. The first one, the missile kit, not too bad, fairly clean. Nothing too crazy like we usually see from CarX. Nice front bumper. Got the sleepy eyes lights. I think it's added a roof spoiler as well. Also covered up the back lights with that kind of retro light cover thing. Big spoiler obviously. Yeah, not a bad first kit. Next we got the R&T. Little bit more crazy this one. We got some insane fenders. Actually don't look too bad from certain angles actually. Again, different front bumper, pretty much all the parts are custom. I think slightly different headlights. Definitely custom mirrors. I think the back window's a bit different. We've got some LED lights at the back. I think it's a different spoiler as well. Not a bad kit, kind of like a retro, more old school type of one. Yeah, not bad for the first two. The final one is the X3. It's actually pretty clean, quite nice. Probably the nicest like side. Like the fenders on the side. Almost looks like the hood is from an RX-7 FC. Looks really similar to that. Nice front bumper, custom headlights again. Definitely got custom back window things, like the window louvers or the vents. Look at that for the crazy pack lights, okay? Was not expecting that. I think that's the first time we've had custom hearts on the back of our tail lights. Pretty cool though, bit different. We got a crazy diffuser on the back as well. Not too bad. Let's have a little quick skim through all the parts, see what custom stuff we got, see if there's anything cool. Stuff that's hidden that we haven't seen yet. We got some yellow lights, LED sleepy eyes, and then just the normal ones. And then the custom ones there. I think we'll go with that. We got a bunch of different front bumpers. Got the intercooler on the front. I wish there was a bit more of a better lighting. Can we change the lighting? Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. Can actually see it a bit nicer now. That's pretty cool. A few cutouts in the front. Even more crazy version. This one, I gotta say, is the nicest. Reminds me a little bit of an S13. I'm actually gonna go with that. Pretty nice. We've got the stock options. We got the no hood. Just a little lifted one. Pretty crazy, that one. Not sure if I like the way it goes into the front of the bumper. For the roof, we've got a bunch of different options. We can change the back window. We can make it painted as well. I think I'm just going to go stock with that. Probably going to go stock mirrors as well. They're pretty crazy. I did not see them. Some like crazy indicators on the side as well. I think we'll stick in a cage. Not many options for the skirts, but then we're stock on this custom kit right now. I think if we change to a different body kit, it'll probably give us a few more options for the skirts. But I'm pretty happy with that. We'll leave that off. Not a big fan of the back bumper. I'm thinking maybe change it to that one. A little bit more clean. We got a bunch of different spoilers. That's quite nice. Clean little lip spoiler. We've got the 326 wing. That's a new one. Never seen this spoiler before. I think just because they're different and they're a bit weird, I'm actually going to keep the heart brake lights. Why not? Exhaust, don't really care too much about this. Quickly chuck in some custom seats. Whoa, the inside actually looks sick. I wonder if that, I wonder if this gauge actually works like when you're driving the car, because that's actually a pretty sick dash. That's really cool. We'll check that in a minute when we, I think at the end of the video, I'm going to do a drifting, little gameplay of both the new cars. Just do a couple laps, and we'll actually check the inside view and see if we can actually see that working. And yeah, I think we'll just go with some clean 5-spoke wheels, and I'm pretty happy with that. A nice old Mk3 Supra. Actually looking pretty sick. That is a nice build. I think we'll add a nice bit of camber as well. Right, I think that'll do. A pretty nice looking custom Mk3 Supra. That is nice. Now the next car we got, we'll do, like I said, we'll do a bit of drifting gameplay in a minute after we check out the new BMW M2 G87. Let's stick on the ultimate tune. Bit of a bright colour, super light blue. Now let's have a little look what we got for this car. First of all, the stock kit. Obviously it's a new BMW. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of the new ones. I prefer the old school like E36, but it's not too bad. Really boxy at the front. Yeah, not bad. I'm not a big fan of the new BMWs, but they're pretty cool, I guess. First kit is pretty simple, to be honest. I think just makes it a bit more of like a race kind of style. Just adds a little bit to, I think, the side skirts, the front bumper. Obviously, we've got the spoiler as well. I wish it wouldn't do this camera swapping, it's so annoying. Like, I want to actually switch between the kits while I'm looking at the back so I can see what's different. But yeah, pretty much the same as the standard kit, just more of like a race spec version. I've also noticed on this car, it looks like we do have some new wheels, so we didn't get a new set with the Supra, but we do get them with this. Don't look too bad either. We got the R&T kit next. That's super weird. That reminds me of the, I think it's the GT86 or the GR86 as a kit, really similar to this. Or at least the fenders on the wheels looks the same. So maybe that kit, like manufacturer, made this kit as well. If you guys know the real life name of these body kits, do type them in the comments. It's got a crazy look, this car, that's for sure. But yeah, not bad. Not too bad. And then we got the X Street kit as the final one. Not a big fan of the fenders on the side. Front bumper is pretty crazy. Some new custom lights at the front. New hood as well. Spoiler is actually pretty cool. Quite like that. Cutouts on the back. We got some square or rectangle exhausts. Not a bad kit actually. Let's choose the nicest one. I don't know, which is that going to be? I think I'm just going to go with the stock one, and then we'll just have a little look, see what custom bits we can add. That's pretty crazy. Some carbon like light deletes. Looks like we got some little LED lights on the inside and like intakes where the lights were meant to be. I think we'll go with that. For the front bumper, we got a bunch of different options, just slightly different. Obviously, depending on which kit you originally choose, like from here, you'll get like probably different bumper options, but I'm going to stay with this kit. Like I said, I'm probably not going to use this car much. Not a big fan of the newer cars. Pretty cool engine bay though. I think we'll just go with that, keep it pretty clean. We've got a roof spoiler. We do. We've got a couple actually. I think we'll go with that. We've got loads of options for the mirrors. Full carbon. I think we'll go with them. Stick a roll cage in as well. Actually got door bars on this one. Couple side skirt options. Not too many as we're locked to this kit. Slightly different back lights. Actually looks way nicer like that, I think. Yeah, I much prefer the lights like that, so I'm going to keep that. Rear bumper, we've got... pretty much just changed the exhaust and the diffuser. Now, what spoilers have we got? I'm pretty sure this is a new one. Never seen that before. A lot of these other ones are pretty common in the game. Got some supports at the back. That's actually quite nice. It's actually not too bad. Suits the car. We've got a crazy chassis mounted wing. Bit too crazy for me. I do like the shape of this thing. Kind of reminds me of like some kind of Subaru. Double wing. Crazy. To be honest, I'm just going to leave the rest. We'll have a little look at the interior. Again, custom dash. We'll check out in first person in a second. We'll do some drifting. See if that actually works. But yeah, there we go. Custom BMW M2 G87. Now then, let's see if I can quickly make a tune for these two cars. And then I'll see you guys on the track. We'll hit a couple laps. See what these cars are like. I had to give it some custom paint. What do you guys think? Out of 10? I think this thing looks pretty sick, to be honest. Now, let's go see how this thing drifts. Made myself a nice little tune for this car. It does look so nice. Also, the dash inside does work. We'll get a POV inside shot of that in a second. And it drifts pretty nice. Literally, I've only done, as you can see, 1 mile in this car. Really quick tune. But it handles really well. Probably going to be a lot of people's new favourite car in this game. It does look so nice as well. Yeah, let's have a little look at that POV, first person. It doesn't look like the whole dash moves, like the turbo and stuff. As you can see, we do have the miles an hour. We've got the revs, we've got the gear. Pretty sick. Wasn't expecting the dash to actually work. But that is pretty cool. Showing the right camera, cam 1. But yeah, this car is sick. Looks really good, handles pretty nice. And something we've been asking for a long time. A lot of people love this car. The old school Supra. Reminds me a lot of an FC RX-7. Really cool look. But yeah, I gotta say, definitely my favourite car in the new update. Looks insane. Even sounds pretty good. Crazy customization. Solid 9 out of 10 on this car, I think. Maybe even a 10 if we get a few new extra kits. The thing looks sick. That is the Mk3 Supra, new car for CarX. Wasn't really sure what to do for this, so went with matte black with gloss black 20-inch wheels, which still don't even fill the wheel arch, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, out of 10, what do you think of this BMW M2? Just made a really quick tune for the BMW. Literally haven't even done 1 mile yet in this car. It's definitely got a unique feel to it. Doesn't feel like the Supra at all. It does feel like a bit of a big boat, which I guess it is, to be fair. I think it's got a unique engine sound. Or it might be a reused one, not too sure. But yeah, it's actually not too bad for how big this car is. It actually handles pretty nice. Like I said, a really quick tune. Took me about 30 seconds or a minute. We've only just clocked up 1 mile on this car. It's not bad. It's definitely really heavy and really big. You can certainly feel that. It's kind of hard to handle, if I'm honest, compared to the Supra, which is a lot more kind of light. A lot more easier to handle. Oh yeah, let's check the inside POV as well. We do also have a working dash, and we've got the map as well. That's actually pretty sick. So the dash has got, it does have the revs. You can just kind of see there in between the wheel. It's got the gear, it's got the mile an hour and the revs. Plus the map on the dash as well. See if we can get one final good jump. Yeah, it's definitely a lot harder to handle, this car. Bit of a big boat, but there we go. Nice Ibisu jump. And to be honest, I think that's going to be the end of the video. It's good to be back making videos. If you guys didn't know, my cat was really ill. Had to work a lot, save a lot of money for a surgery. which he's now had, but he now has to stay in a cage for quite a few weeks, and you know, a lot of medicine, a lot of taking care of him, so haven't been able to really do much at all in terms of like videos, streams and stuff. But yeah, we'll be back very soon. Good to be back making a video. I think this is the first one in like 4 months. But yeah, subscribe if you're new. Keep an eye out for new videos and streams coming soon, and also we're going to be getting back into Forza before Horizon 6 comes out, because that is going to be pretty crazy, I think. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If there's anything I've missed, drop it in the comments. Yeah, let me know what you think. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, take care.